joy in every journey.
Welcome back to Bachelor Happy Hour's Golden Hour. We're back. Thanks for joining us. Say hi, Kathy.
Oh my gosh, it's so great. If you haven't listened to Wednesday's episode, please go give it a listen. Susan and I decided to mix things up a little bit this week, and we had so much fun laughing.
I don't know how we still have a job.
I don't know. I mean, in case you missed it, Susan's dialing old boyfriends that she had dates with.
Kathy's getting love notes from the public. I'm jealous.
We are having a great time. So, okay, today we're going to do another round of some Friday fan fun questions. But before we do that, Susan, okay, you give it to us. Let's go with the question of the day.
Let's do it. Topic for discussion. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Is it rude to not bring a gift to an international destination wedding?
I mean, I'm sorry.
It costs you a fortune to get there.
No, guys, hello. This is in the day. Let's just back it up. This is not a hard question to answer. You bring a gift to a wedding, or in caps, you check out the registry and you send one. So, friends, when you're flying to Naples, Italy with your carry-on because you're too damn cheap to pay the $50 for a suitcase, send a gift out of the registry before you go to the wedding. It doesn't matter if it's
What if
international.
there isn't a wedding registry? I'm going to one
Susan.
in the Bahamas, and I'm already thinking I have to give a cash gift. Obviously, I'm not carrying anything.
Or
but
you
there's
do-
no
do you-
registry.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Great. Then they want, it's called, a lot of weddings now, they do cash for the honeymoon.
Well,
or,
that
you know-
would be on that. Yes,
No.
that's what I looked for.
Okay.
Pay
are you
for
the
an excursion.
Okay, Susan,
Yes.
in your cheap ass carrying a carry-on so you don't have to pay for luggage.
I got check luggage and a carry-on.
I know. Of course you do. Put the envelope in with the check and just, they'll have a basket. But people going to an international
You
wedding.
give a gift.
You give a gift, whether it's an international wedding or a wedding at the pizzeria down the street. You
Can I
bring
just
a
tell
wedding
you
gift.
how many people feel their destination weddings, for them to get there, to share the day with them, they shared a big expense and they feel like they don't have to give a gift. That so
You know
many
what?
minds think
You know
like
what?
that.
Those are people thinking
They'll probably
without the
get
equipment.
less because of what I had to pay to get there, but I'm still giving a gift.
I am telling you, people who think that are thinking without the equipment to do the job. Start thinking, people. You got invited to a wedding. Can I just tell you what my real bugaboo is about weddings? And this happened to me at my daughter's wedding. If you have a wedding and you have a sit-down dinner, this might come as a surprise to some people. You have to pay for the food. So if you
Per
say
plate, per head. Yep.
it's per plate, and it's not inexpensive because newsflash, weddings and funerals, they upcharge food and flowers. Just saying. So
Even a
if-
buffet wedding is expensive.
that's what I'm saying. You
Oh, yeah,
pay
it's
by
per
the
head.
number of it's
Yep.
per head.
Absolutely.
So people who say, I'm coming to your wedding, I had a couple, they're neighbors, they're no longer friends. And I hope they listen to this. They were invited to my daughter's wedding, and they had done this same thing to other friends of ours. They said yes to the wedding, and then they didn't come. So
Now it costs the money.
yeah.
That's
So
rude.
I said to them, because you know me, Susan, I say what I think.
We
I
speak
said, hey,
up.
guys, don't do to me what you did to our friends. If you say you're coming to the wedding, I expect you to be there. And they go, oh, we wouldn't miss it. We'll be there. Yep.
And then
They came to
don't
the
show up.
wedding, and then they came. They left right after the ceremony to go to the Rolling Stones concert and lied about it. Said they had to get home for whatever. Oops.
Did they leave a gift?
I don't know what they did, but I paid for two very expensive dinners. So people, the short answer here is don't be cheap. Buy a wedding gift, regardless of whether the wedding is international or down the street.
Or have
And if you
something
say you're
sent
going
to
to
their
a
house.
wedding, go to the wedding unless you have fallen and broken your hip and you're
All right,
getting a
that's not
replacement.
the topic. Don't get carried away, Kath. It's just about giving an international gift. Now move on. She's getting excited. Her past is haunting her.
It really made me angry about that.
Yeah, I don't
wedding.
blame you. I don't.
All
blame
right.
you.
All right. So Let's do some fan questions now that Kathy's had a meltdown here over
Yeah,
my
I'm
daughter's
going to
wedding.
take the first one. You need
All
to
right.
breathe.
Okay, Susan, we're going to get into some fan questions, but first, you're not going to believe it. We have gotten an update from one of our writers that wrote in a question and we answered. We now have an update from them.
Yes, we do. Oh, boy. Okay, here goes. Kathy and Susan, thank you for using my letter on your podcast. You ladies rock. I am 67-year-old Karen who asked about my 3-year relationship. You made me feel so good about where I am. Of course, you told me to enjoy things the way they are. Since my last letter to you, I had a birthday. George gave me the prettiest ring ever. And told me how much he appreciates me. He is a man of few words. Even so, he does say he loves me. So his words mean so much to me. I still love the partnership of marriage, but I'm happy where I am. Thank you, ladies, for the fabulous advice. Love you both. Keep up the fantastic work. This golden girl is counting on it. Love, Karen
from
Brantford,
Brantford,
Connecticut.
Can I just
I'm
say,
so jealous again. You guys are killing me
Wait,
today.
wait a minute, Susan.
That's so
We
awesome.
gave such good advice. She's got a ring on her hand.
She
mean-
held true.
Oh, congrats, Karen. We're
I'm
so,
so
happy
happy.
for you.
And you know what? I'm even happier that you wrote this in. And thank you, everybody. If we do something that helps, or maybe we did something that didn't help at all, let us know. I
So
love
let me-
this.
Let me just give the listeners a little context of what this was.
Okay.
In our episode "Be True to You," Karen wrote in asking about her boyfriend. She had been divorced for about 12 years, and after being married for almost 40, and after this terrible divorce, she found this great guy. And their only problem was that he didn't want to remarry, and she did. So here's the deal. Whatever advice we gave her, she's got a ring on her hand, and it just shows you true love. You know,
You
a little
love him
communication.
just because he's not asking you to marry him.
She's got a ring. She's got a ring.
But they were together. Just enjoy it. You don't have to, especially at this age.
Well, I'm wondering if he decided to marry her. It's
It's a
unclear.
beautiful ring, is all we know, and that
And
made her feel.
She said, "I
so
still love the
special."
partnership of marriage, but I'm happy where I am." So maybe he gave her a ring. Karen, you'll have to give us a next update.
Is it an
sound-
engagement ring or a
Well,
friendship? No,
Who cares? She's
I
happy where
know.
she is. Susan, what about us?
I can't. You had two. I can't with you. I'm done. I quit. No.
I'm sorry, you met the guy in Marshalls. Give me a break. It's 2-1 in the
And
ninth
what
inning.
happened there, Kath? I got nowhere. Got right when he got me in too. After 4 months. Yep. Then we won't go there. But you know what? It's really amazing when we do hear back from our listeners. Karen, we're so happy for you. A little jealous and envious, but very happy.
I love it. And to anyone whose question we've answered, we really would love to hear from you and know how it's going.
Yes.
Keep us updated. And all right, you ready to start answering some questions?
Sure.
This one is from Catherine. She spells her name the way I do. Hi,
Mm-hmm.
Susan and Kathy. I loved you both on The Golden Bachelor and have enjoyed listening to all of your podcasts and advice that you've given to other people. My question is about my close girlfriends having children while my husband and I have decided not to. My 3 girlfriends from college each have children or have a child on the way, and all of the children are 2 and under. We all live within 30 to 45-minute drive from each other and try to get together when we can, but it's getting tougher and tougher. I'm trying to find ways to keep those friendships with them going, knowing that I want to be involved in their lives and get to know their children, but not have every interaction that I have with them revolve around the children and topics related to the children. How can I make this work? I look forward to hearing from both of you.
That's your choice to not have children, and that's fine. But unfortunately, if you love your friendships, it's going to be about kids for a while.
I was just going to say,
Yeah.
kids, people who have children, it's just sort of the natural evolution of life. You think that when you have children, you're going to talk about politics and, who's going to win the presidential race and whatever. But the reality is you're busy about your kids and, mine sleeping through the night is yours. I mean, it's just the natural course of
is.
events.
That's-
I do hand it to her
That's
though
their
for
life. Maybe ask them, like, plan something 6 weeks in advance and say something to the effect of, let's go to dinner. Maybe you can get a sitter or,
Yeah.
besides doing.
I mean, I think the way you make it work is what Susan just said. You realize that for some period of time, it's going to be this way. It's going to be kid-centric, and you try to set up a dinner or an outing.
And you want to
or
get
something.
to know their children, so go over and plan a fun day. Take them out to the park or do something like that with them.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the way it goes. Ugh.
My name is Arnold Bogarty.
Great return on your investment.
All right, I have one from Anonymous. Dear Susan and Kathy, first off, I want to say how much I enjoy listening to you two, and seeing the friendship you have since the show ended has been the greatest thing since asking. Anyone who says otherwise can zip it. How cute.
Zip it.
I have something that's been on my mind recently regarding the start of what is now a long-term 3+ year relationship. My partner and I, now in our early 30s, met through a dating app where there was no indication he had a child. We got to know each other for 2 weeks before we went on the first date. But it was only until our second date that he told me about his daughter. I was speechless, and it took some time to process it. And as Jared would say, I assembled the group chat and ultimately decided to continue dating. And here we are several years later, and now I find myself wondering if this was fair of him, because as someone who has never intended on having children, I would have never matched with him had I known he was a father. Do you think it was wrong of him not to disclose the information on the dating app, or fair that he wanted me to get to know him first before disclosing this life-changing information? Just curious to hear your thoughts.
This is so easy for me.
God, me too.
It doesn't matter what he should have done or not have done. You've been with him now 3+ years.
And
so,
now you're thinking of this?
Well, now if you decided you're not interested, don't use the fact that he didn't tell you 3+ years ago that he had a child. So, Anonymous, if you don't like him, end the relationship, but don't blame it on him that he didn't tell you something 3+ years ago, because you stuck around for 3+ years.
I want to add, the first date, you're not telling everybody everything. You got to see if you even are interested in pursuing anything before you share everything. The second
Susan?
date he told her, that's plenty of time.
That's what I'm saying. He told her on the second date, and she stuck around. Here's what I think is going on. And Anonymous, it's okay, by the way. I think she wants out. Get out.
I want her out. I'm sorry. No, that's not fair, babe. You're being selfish.
Yeah, you're trying to blame your desire to get out of the relationship on the fact that he didn't tell you, and that's not washing with me.
And it's
all right,
2 years, baby. 2 years. Think about it.
Three
even
plus
worse.
years.
And
Even
now
worse.
you're talking. I don't understand that.
Well,
Has
let
that
us
been
know if
hidden
we're
inside of her? Like she's been dwelling on this for 3 years? What is this?
I think she's. You know what I think? I think. Again, like the movie, she's just not that into him anymore, and she's looking for an excuse to get out. And sweetie, Anonymous, you don't need an excuse. Just say it. I'm not into
she
you
does
anymore.
it easy. She does it easy. I'd be there
her
for
name
3
must be
years
Susan.
trying to get out.
There's Susan, 3+ years
But
later.
thanks for sharing it with us.
And we wish you all good luck. Hope it
Yeah,
all
we
works
do.
out, whichever way you go. Okay. Allie from Massachusetts, yay, my home state,
Yay.
asks, Kathy and Susan, I have an urgent moral dilemma. My cousin and his girlfriend are both in their mid-20s and have been together for several years. Last summer, he confessed to his parents that he had cheated on her, a one-time hookup earlier that summer. He also told his friends and siblings about it. So naturally, it traveled down the grapevine, and pretty much everyone on his side of the family and friends know about it. We have all tried to convince him to come clean, but he swears he won't ever do it again and doesn't want to lose her. Recently, recently he's been talking about an engagement. She's a great girl, and I hate the thought of half the wedding knowing about the cheating incident. He's family, so I don't want to rat him out, but I also hate that everyone is keeping this secret. What should I do?
Nothing. She should do nothing. And if it comes out, it comes out. I mean, that's a chance he's taking, and hopefully she'll understand, but you do nothing. Stay out of it.
Allie from Massachusetts. Enjoy the wedding. I hope it's on Nantucket or Martha's Vineyard.
Yeah, that's
or
beautiful.
in Marblehead, somewhere fabulous, but say nothing. Really, say nothing. It's not your business. It's just not. It's not your secret to tell. And if somebody else wants to, blow the shot and tell them, that's on them. But you know
and
what?
They don't look good telling, trust me.
Yeah, it's not a good look.
Sometimes when you do share something so hurtful like that, you're to blame. Why would you tell me? Yeah, I wouldn't do that. What should I do? Absolutely
nothing. End of discussion. And what you should do, Allie, is enjoy the wedding and hope you find Mr. Right there.
And pray nobody says a word. Some things are better left unsaid.
Exactly.
Okay, I have another anonymous. Hi, Kathy and Susan. I love the pod, and I really hope you see this because I need your input. My question is, how do you get over a really brutal end to a really close friendship? I was best friends with a couple of girls in high school, particularly two of them that I had introduced to each other. After high school, I moved away to my dream college across the country. I had only been gone for 2 or 3 months when one of my best friends asked to FaceTime. She told me our other friend was telling everyone we knew at home some really nasty rumors about me. They were so hurtful that I don't really want to repeat them here, but they were really cruel. I was so blown away that someone that's known me almost my entire life could not only do something so terrible, but could also keep it from me for so long. It turns out no one believed her because she's been making things up about me behind my back for years. A few months after my friend told me what was going on, she unfollowed me on everything and completely took our other friend side. It's been a year since all this happened, and I'm realizing that it's making it hard for me to move on from all the hurt this caused me. I'm so grateful to have new friends at college that really supported me during this time. I'm doing so well in school. I'm starting my new internship next week, and I have a really fruitful social life. Everything is so amazing right now, but I can't seem to shake this sad feeling I have. I'm going to a mutual friend's wedding in a few months, so I know I'm going to see my 2 former friends there, and I'm starting to get really anxious. I don't want to be friends again. I just want to heal from this. Would love any suggestions. Love you both. Oh, I hate when girls do that.
I'm sitting here, I was sitting here feeling so sorry for her and also thanking God that I am not that age anymore.
I know. But how about how great her life is?
That's what I'm saying. She's got
I'd walk in with the best outfit I've ever had, feeling confident, head up, shoulders back. Oh, hello. And keep on going.
I'm different. I would walk in. It hurts. But you know what?
So
people come into your life sometimes for a reason and a season. I hate that.
Always for a reason.
Oh, well,
always for a reason.
People come into your life always for a reason?
Always.
Okay. All right.
Always.
A reason and a season. But here's the thing. She doesn't have to go in and be a martyr and she doesn't have to go in and be a bitch. Anonymous, you can go in there, like Susan said, do you go in your best outfit and go, hi, Louise and Thelma. So nice to see you, and walk away and go get a drink at the bar.
Louise.
Whatever.
Thelma's first.
Of course. Correct me. Okay. Susan and Kathy, Or how about that one? Kathy and Susan.
comes first.
Whatever. So I'm just saying, you can go in and say hello. I know it's hurtful. I don't mean to make light of it. I know it's hurtful what happened. And you know what? She took the other one's side. Yeah, she's not
How
worth
about
it.
the friend telling her, and then how many months later believes her and she don't talk to her? That's because that one that was telling these stories told that one that she said something about her. People like that. Karma's a bitch. It will come back.
I don't think it's
to
karma for
haunt
this
her.
girl.
No, not for her. For that girl that started all this.
Yeah, but you know what? Their drama is going to continue. And Anonymous, you're just the latest casualty, right? There's going to be other issues, other people that she starts rumors about. It's just, I know it sounds
hurts,
so simple, but Anonymous, it really is this simple. Move on with your life.
on
Enjoy
and-
your new friends. Create a life for yourself. You're enjoying college. Just go to the wedding. Who knows? You might meet somebody there. Who cares?
And you know
just
what, honey?
go.
That pain will never really go away. It'll always be there. That's something that really hurt you. But you're having such a good life right now. Just put it in the background. You'll never forget it. Forgive them. Forgiving people helps you heal.
That's right.
And I would forgive them for being so ugly.
But Susan, I think you can forgive people, but still not want to be around them. So Anonymous,
Absolutely.
yeah, forgive them. Go in and have a great time at the wedding.
Fly in, look good, and have a great man on your arm and have a ball. Dance away, eat, drink, and be merry. Screw them.
And that about wraps that question up.
Did I hear you're shopping for a car?
Trust the people that have been serving Minnesotans for over 90 years.
Relax and stream beyond your wildest dreams.
Rom-coms, slasher comps, space operas, space westerns, cupcake bake-offs on Mars.
Free to fill your feed with impossibly chonky chonkers who chonk harder than you ever thought possible.
Cats, corgis, babies, baby penguins, baby pandas, chunky baby pandas.
Free to make your smart devices do silly things. Select locations only.
Bartender at the bar leaves his receipt and you notice he didn't.
How to play more. Okay, Susan, it is time for our favorite thing.
I don't do well at this game,
Okay.
Kathy.
If y'all, we've played Moral Quandary before. Susan struggles. Her moral quandary is figuring out how to play Moral Quandary. All right, let's go. Susan, start us off with the first one. Come on, let's go.
A guy that was really rude to you, and the bartender at the bar leaves his receipt and you notice he didn't tip. Do you confront him or do you let it go?
What would I do? What would you do?
I hate when you ask me this question.
Okay, I can tell you a guy that was really rude to you at the bartender. I think you would want to say something like, hey, not only are you rude, but you're a cheap ass.
I definitely would.
You would say that?
Absolutely. Oh, not in that way. I say, hey, you are not a very nice person, and he didn't do anything to you. No, I don't know if I'd.
I don't think you
I
would.
probably wouldn't talk about the tip. I would talk about the rudeness. Definitely.
Well,
Excuse me. Excuse me.
yeah, I would do that, but that's not what they're asking. The quandary here is, which you still struggle with, is
Do you confront
about
him?
the tip. About he didn't leave a tip.
And you notice he did.
He didn't tip the bartender.
So
I
I'll
wouldn't
give
say
him
a
a
word.
better tip. No.
Yeah, I wouldn't say a
No.
word. Just, there's idiots, idiots and assholes. Everyone has one, there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
I'll just leave the guy a better tip.
I was just going to say, if you feel that badly, leave him a double tip and all's well in the world.
Oh, God.
All right.
Okay.
A friend of yours who you know is really insecure will often make little snide comments towards you when she's feeling really down. For example, you'll be taking pictures with your friends and she'll say things like, "Are you done taking pictures of yourself now?"
That's
a
my cousin
judgmental tone.
Donna.
Do you return the favor, call her out, or let it go because you know she's in a bad place? What would you do? You'd call her ass out so fast?
Absolutely.
And what would I do?
You'd say, I'll be done in a minute. Hold on.
No, I would. I see. You know me better, Susan. I would not.
What
I
you
would.
do?
I would like make a joke of it because I would
Yeah.
feel
Exactly.
that's what I do when I'm.
I'll be done in a minute.
Yeah,
Don't
when
be
I'm
a
insecure
hater.
or I feel
Yeah.
badly, I'd be like,
Yeah.
"What? What's the matter? What? You can't afford the film? You know, I'd make some kind of a silly joke.
I'll be done in a minute. You want to get
Yeah.
in with me? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it easy. All right. Your
All right.
best friend hooks up with your ex at a party.
Oh yeah.
He's the ex that absolutely shattered your heart, that you've been secretly hoping to get back together with. Jesus, they're killing me today. Your best friend only knows that your best friend only knows that he broke your heart. She never asks about him because she knows it's a sore subject. Do you confront her? It's your best friend hooking up with him?
Susan.
Yep.
What would
Yep.
I do?
I'm thinking, Kat.
Let me jump in here. You'd go after her with the knives.
No, I would never do that.
Oh,
but
I'm kidding. You'd go after her right away.
I think you would say something, right?
Of course I would.
Yes, both of us would.
Of course I would. And I would be
That's a
nice about it, but you know
no-brainer.
what?
Yeah.
Like I said, humor and being funny hides a lot of pain.
I
I
might
would be
walk up to her
very
and go,
hurt.
ouch. One word, ouch.
See, I'd be hurt.
Yes.
Well, ouch
Of
to
course
me
you
is,
would. My heart would be breaking.
yeah. I mean, you
Asshole.
broke your heart. Wait, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
If it's not part of the moral quandary, just so we're clear. But she says you were secretly hoping to get. What is wrong with women? Why do they want to get back together with men that break
Desperate.
their hearts?
I know.
Can we
because
just
it's
talk
They're
about
not
that for a
over
second?
it. They can't understand it.
I think women don't understand sometimes the meaning of love and independence and all that. But it blows my mind.
It
He
just
broke
hurt
my
her,
heart.
and
He
she
shattered.
was hoping so bad he would come back to her.
Wait, he didn't break her heart, Susan. He shattered it. I mean,
Right.
really? You want to go back for more for that? What you didn't? You want to have your heart ripped out now that it's
Your
shattered?
best friend hooks up with. Okay, wait. Hooks up, Kath. What's that mean, Kathy? They're hooking up.
Hook up means sex. Either he's on the top or she is.
Oh, good grief. I got to look this up.
Oh
Okay,
my God! Ask your
moving
daughter;
along.
she'll tell you.
You and your partner are with friends at a bar. When you come back from the bathroom, you see a random girl giggle and grab his arm. How do you react? Your boyfriend doesn't engage and just continues his conversation with your friend group. But she is still locked on him, flipping her hair and flirting. Oh,
What would I do?
it's probably the same thing I would. Go right on up, give him a nice kiss, and let her know who he's with. Excuse me. You want to let go of that? He's taken. Move along. No, as you say, move along.
I would absolutely say, See,
You fling that hair again, I'm going to cut it off.
No, I would look at him. I would look at her. My eyes, my kids say, Mom, you have crazy eyes. I would give her my crazy eyes, which let me translate my crazy eyes. Bitch, I'm giving you 2 seconds to get your hands off of him, and then I'm going to let loose. And I lift weights and do push-ups, so you don't want to screw around with me. Get the F away from my boyfriend. What is wrong with all these insecure women, though?
I think they're young. That's all.
Yeah.
Wisdom comes with age.
I mean, listen, I would just like to find a guy to flirt with. I mean,
Oh, the next one's good. Go ahead, Kath.
all right. Your coworker who has become your good friend is hooking up. What does that mean, Susan?
See, he's
Oh,
hooking up
geez.
with a boss.
Oh, like that's never happened before. What planet are you on? Okay. Your coworker who has become your good friend is hooking up with the boss of your division who is married. Subsequently, she gets promotions and perks at work. What do you do?
Oh, I'd be pissed.
No. Oh my God.
I'm
What would
sorry.
I do?
I'm Googling hookup. Wait.
You know what I'd be doing? I'm going to go hook up with the boss. I want the perks. No, you would not do anything. You would not. You would not.
Kathy.
What?
Kathy.
It is
Hooking
what?
up means meeting people for the purpose of having sex, generally not having any sort of relationship afterwards.
Wait a minute, Susan. What did you not just see the dictionary according to Kathy? I told you what it meant.
I'm
Hooking up
struggling
is
here.
just like, let's go have sex. You might,
Am I
you know,
that
you might make,
old?
if you're lucky and you spend the night, you might get a bagel out
So
of it for the
hook up
morning.
means one and done.
It can't, yeah, usually a hookup is just like, I haven't had sex in a week. Who's available? I mean, good God.
Okay,
girl.
what would I do about the boss guy? Okay.
Well, I think you
My
would,
coworker has become my good friend.
you would
hooking
say
up
something
with
to her,
the
but
boss.
again, you
Yeah,
would
I
do it
would.
privately.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, I make jokes. I say I'd sleep with the boss because I want the perks.
No, I know.
I would. And you know what? I wouldn't say anything to the friend. What's the point? What is the point? She's not
I'd be
interested
saying-
in my
I'd
opinion.
be saying, I'd be careful. I'd say, I'd be careful if I were you. He is married. Let her know. I
I'm
know.
sorry. Do you think she has an IQ of 10? Do you think she doesn't know he's married?
I can't with you today. This is fun today, Cal. At least we're not crying. Just that one broke my heart.
Oh God! All right.
Oh.
This. I mean,
Pizzo, Pizzo, it's over again.
why does this go so fast?
We're having fun. And that's all for today's episode of Golden Hour. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. And I want to know what you people think. Is it just us because we're over 60? I want to know what some young people think about today's episode.
Yes, please. Thank you so much. Write in. We truly do want to hear what you think. If you're not busy sleeping with your boss or throwing the hand off your boyfriend's girlfriend's shoulder, whatever.
Flinging the hair.
Yeah, whatever. Stop flipping your hair and write us a comment. All you have to do is go to bachelornation.com/golden hour and submit your questions to us.
Or your comments. And listen to Bachelor Happy Hour's Golden Hour on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you listen to your podcast. Thanks
See
for
you next
listening.
week. This was great fun. See you next time.